What up, YouTube? Timu here. Now, it is Thursday. That means it's time for my opening/streaming segment where I talk about the films that are either premiering in theaters or VOD or streaming on the same day. Now, I'm here with my sister's boyfriend Austin. Say what up.
Hi guys.
I saw I have a little guest in my video, so why not? Anyway, here's what's coming out this week. All right. Opening in theaters, we got The Croods New Age. Now, this is a follow-up to 2013's Croods, which I really quite enjoyed. I thought the first one was pretty decent. This time around, you got the voice talents of Nicolas Cage, Ryan Reynolds, Emma Stone's in this. As for the prehistoric family, the Croods are challenged by a rival family, the Bettermans, who claim to be better and more evolved. I think this actually looks really decent. Anyway, have you ever seen the first Croods?
Yes, I liked the first one. I think Nicolas Cage did pretty good voicing it. It was pretty hilarious, and the second one looks good. I like how they brought in Ryan Reynolds and Emma Stone.
Yeah, of course they were in the first one. I mean, it is nice to see Ryan Reynolds in there. I mean, of course he was supposed to have the movie Free Guy this year, but because of the pandemic, that got delayed. So at least we got a Ryan Reynolds film to look forward to this week. Alright, coming to Netflix, we got The Christmas Chronicles 2, where teenager Kay Pierce is reunited with Santa Claus, played by Kurt Russell, when a teen troublemaker threatens to cancel Christmas forever. Now, this stars Kurt Russell as, once again, as Santa Claus. His real-life wife, Goldie Hawn, is back as Mrs. Claus. I really quite enjoyed the first Christmas Chronicles. I really had, so much fun with that one. Interested in checking out where the sequel's going to go. Have you seen the first Christmas Chronicles?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, it is a Netflix release, and sometimes Netflix could be hit and misses with their content, so hopefully this will be a hit for them. Alright. Coming to Netflix that just actually premiered yesterday, and I actually got a chance to check it out, is Hillbilly Elegy. Now, this is a new Netflix film about a Yale law student who is drawn back to the Appleland hometown because his mother is played by Amy Adams, has relapsed and is now doing drugs once again. It was directed by Ron Howard, who I always like. Ron Howard. I mean, his daughter, of course, Bryce Dallas Howard, recently directed probably one of the coolest episodes of The Mandalorian. Now, I of course got to check out Hillbilly Elegy on Netflix. I'm gonna do my review for that. Sad to say, was not so good. I love Ron Howard. Ron Howard is a cool director, but sadly, even the best directors don't make the best stuff. So, and it is so ironic how Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard, has a better thing out this year than her father. I find that very ironic. But anyway, have you even heard of Hillbilly Elegy?
Just seen a preview of it earlier, but haven't watched it.
Yeah. Anyway, coming to Amazon and theirs, I'm guessing, we got a film titled Uncle Frank. It stars Paul Bettany, who of course is going to be Vision in WandaVision, which I cannot wait for that. In it, while accompanied by his teenage niece, played by Sophia Lillis from It fame, a gay literature professor, played by Paul Bettany, reluctantly returns home to attend his father's funeral. Now, this actually looks pretty decent. I mean, I like Paul Bettany. Like I said, I cannot wait for WandaVision when that premieres. You also got Steve Zahn is in this. Judy Greer. You got some interesting cast lists. Have you ever heard of this film?
No, I haven't heard of a few that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not really. It premiered at Sundance. Not many people really have even heard of it, really, but yeah. Alright, coming to HBO Max, we got Super Intelligent, starring Melissa McCarthy and directed by her husband, Ben Falcone, when a powerful super intelligent chooses to study Kara, the most average person on Earth. The fate of the world hangs in the balance as the AI decides whether to enslave, save, or destroy humanity. It's up to Kara to prove people are worth saving. Now, it's nice to see Melissa McCarthy back on the big screen. I mean, of course, the last time... Well, this is not the big screen. I mean, back in the film. I mean, of course, this is HBO Max. It's not going to theirs, whatnot. But... Because the last time I did saw Melissa McCarthy something was that movie The Kitchen, which, yeah, not so good. And I'm probably to say I quite like Ben Falcone and Melissa McCarthy's team up. I mean, I quite like Tammy. I thought The Boss was decent.
Mm-hmm. I like The Heat.
Yeah, The Heat, but that
Bullock.
wasn't directed by her husband.
Oh, okay. But she did play him.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I think this actually looks pretty decent. I mean, you got James Corden voicing a car, like a super intelligence, not a car, but like a super intelligence artificial. This is pretty much gonna happen in real life. We are gonna be running the world by super artificial intelligence. But anyway, I think this actually looks really decent. It is an HBO Max film, and they've been putting out some pretty solid work lately. Of course, their biggest stuff is gonna be premiering in December when Wonder Woman 1984 hits HBO Max. So, interesting to see that. But anyway, did you hear about Super Intelligence? Yeah, it's supposed it had like a James Bond feel to it, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, coming to Disney Plus, we got Black Beauty, born free in the American West. Black Beauty is rounded up and brought to Birtwick Stables, where she meets a spirit teenager, Joe Green. Black Beauty and Joe forge a bond that carries Beauty through the different chapters, challenges, and adventures. Now, I gotta say, Black Beauty, of course, is based on a classic book. Is a film about a relationship with this teenager and this horse, who's of course voiced by Kate Winslet. You know, Disney Plus has been putting out some really solid work, and of course, you know, we got Soul coming out, which I can't wait to check that one out. And of course, Mandalorian returns this week, which I cannot wait to check this week's episode. But I gotta say, Black Beauty looks really decent. Have you heard the trailer? Heard of Black Beauty? Yeah, it's they've done like a couple of adaptations back in like the 90s and all. I mean, the books has been around for like years and all. So, all right, coming to VOD and ears, we got comedy titled The Buddy Games. After falling out, 6 lifelong friends reunite to play the Buddy Games, an insane competition filled with absurd physical and mental challenges. Now all bets are off as the determined pals fight, claws, and party for a chance to win $150,000. This looks really cool. It's directed by Josh Duhamel, who also stars in it. You got Nick Swartzen. You got the dude from Million Little Things is in this. You also got who else? Oh yeah, Kevin Dillon from Entourage fame is in this. This looks really intriguing. I mean, it has a bit of a Jackass feel to it, except without the hidden camera aspect. I think this could be pretty fun to watch. Anyway, have you heard about the Buddy Games, and what do you think of the sound of it?
I haven't heard of it, but if it's anything like Jackass, it's probably gonna be funny.
Oh yeah. Alright, now coming to Deers and VOD, we got The Iron Mask. Now this is an action film that stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan. Now, what do you think about that combo?
That ought to be good.
Now,
what did The Foreigner ever? What was the ratings on that?
It got released in 2017. That was actually pretty good.
I watched it like once, but.
Anyway, it takes place in early 1700. Choreographer John Green from Forbidden Kingdom is back to map the Russian Far East. He's forced back. He's forced onto China, where he confronts the Dragon Master. The Iron Max Russian Caesar escapes the Tower of London to a Russian ship. Now, sad to say, to be honest, I just saw the trailer for this. It does not look all that good. I mean, I like Arnold, I like Jackie Chan, but yeah, some of the best action stars don't always appear in the best stuff.
Yeah, there was this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Maggie, I think. It was a zombie.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It was just horrible.
Yeah, lots of people actually like that one, though.
But you would think with Arnold being in there and it being zombies, there would be a whole lot more action.
Yeah, I mean...
Wasn't. He killed probably like 2 zombies the whole movie.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan, he has always been some pretty decent stuff, but yeah, I mean, I still wish they would have done like Expendables 4 together, but yeah, who knows if we're ever gonna get another Expendables, but yeah.
Yeah, they should put Jackie Chan in the next one if they make one.
Alright, now also to VOD and there's we got Zappa, which is pretty much a documentary about famed music superstar Frank Zappa. Now, this is directed by Bill and Ted star Alex Winter, who is not a bad director, too. He directed that recent film about Hollywood kids, titled Showbiz Kids, which is like a documentary about about stardom at a very young age. I really thought he did a pretty good job with that, so I think this could be pretty decent. I mean, Frank Zappa is a music legend, so any documentary about a music legend like that could be pretty interesting. Do you know much about Frank Zappa? He's got a pretty cool music legend right there. Anyway, now that's pretty much all the films premiering. But premiering on Peacock, we
What is
that's
that?
an NBC streaming service.
Oh.
Now coming, yeah, it's one of the weirdest names ever. But all right, coming to Peacock. That actually premiered yesterday. I got check that when I head back home. But we got the revival of Saved by the Bell. Ever seen Saved by the Bell?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Saved by the Bell is pretty much.
a lot when we was over
Oh
in New
yeah.
York.
Saved by the Bell pretty much returned to Peacock. This time we got Zach Morris as governor. Who the heck votes Zach Morris is still beyond me. I mean, Zach Morris is trash. For you Funny or Die fans, you guys know the joke I'm making. But you do got Elizabeth Berkley back. You got Mario Lopez back in this. I think this revival looks really cool. I mean, it's nice to see some classic shows getting revived, whether it's Full House, Will and Grace. But yeah, anyway, are you interested to check out the new Saved by the Bell?
Could be something I watch.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave it with you guys. Which of these are you interested in checking out? Are you interested in checking out, Black Beauty, Croods 2, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Team Movies and
Austin. Signing out.
sign out.